Giving is an admirable trait, and many people like to give what they can to charities that can help the less fortunate, especially during these trying times. However, with so many scammers out there, it's important to be aware of charity scams so that you don't fall for them. In this video, we'll discuss how to spot a charity scam, 7 warning signs you can't afford to ignore, and the shocking truth about charity fraud that every donor must know. So watch this video till the end to protect yourself from falling prey to such scams. And don't forget to share this video with your friends and family so they, too, can protect themselves. Also, please subscribe to our channel to get notified whenever we upload a new video. And lastly, please give this video a thumbs up if you like the topic we've chosen. With that said, let's begin. Beware of charity scams. There are many ways that scammers try to take advantage of people's generosity. It's important to be aware of the different types of charity scams so that you can protect yourself from becoming a victim. One way that scammers try to trick people is by posing as representatives from a well-known charity organization. They may use a fake name or a slightly different name than the actual charity in order to avoid detection. For example, they may call themselves the American Red Cross Society instead of just the American Red Cross. To avoid any confusion, always do your research and make sure that you're donating to a legitimate charity. You can do this by checking the charity's website and social media accounts, looking for reviews online, and by contacting the charity directly to ask questions. Another common type of charity scam is when scammers create fake websites that look like legitimate charity websites. They may use a similar domain name to the real website in order to trick people into donating money. For example, they may create a website that looks like the World Wildlife Fund website but is actually a fake site designed to steal donations. Always be sure to double-check the URL of the website you're on to make sure it's the correct one before making any donations. It's also a good idea to use a credit card rather than a debit card when donating online, since credit cards offer more protection against fraud. If you do find out that you've been scammed, be sure to report it to the authorities right away. Here are 6 other warning signs you can't afford to ignore. No. 1. High-pressure tactics. Legitimate charities will never pressure you to make a donation. They understand that giving should be a thoughtful and personal decision. On the other hand, scammers may use high-pressure tactics, such as making you feel guilty or telling you that the offer is only available for a limited time in an attempt to get you to donate quickly without thinking it through. Take your time and don't feel pressured to give if you're not comfortable with it. No. 2. Requests for donations via email or social media. While some charities may reach out to you via email or social media, they'll never ask for donations directly through these channels. If you receive an email or message asking for a donation, no matter how urgent or compelling it may sound, it's best to ignore it or report it as spam. It's also a good idea to be wary of any messages that include attachments, as they could contain viruses or other harmful software. No. 3. Unsolicited phone calls. Similar to emails and social media messages, unsolicited phone calls asking for donations should also be ignored. If someone calls you out of the blue asking for money for a charity, it's likely a scam. Legitimate charities will never call you out of the blue to ask for donations. Number 4. Pressure to contribute to a new or unknown charity. While it's always admirable to support new and up-and-coming charities, it's important to be cautious when pressured to donate to a charity you've ever heard of before. Take your time to research the charity and make sure it's legitimate before making any donations. Number 5. Vague or unverifiable claims. If a charity is making grandiose claims about their work but can't provide any specific details or evidence to back it up, it's best to stay away. Legitimate charities will be able to tell you exactly how your donations will be used and will have no problem providing additional information about their organization. Be wary of charities that claim to have a 100% donation rate as well, as this is a common scam. No. 6. Charities that solicit donations for personal causes. While there are many people who use crowdfunding platforms to raise money for personal causes, it's important to remember that these platforms were not designed for this purpose. The fees associated with using these platforms can be quite high, and most of the money raised will go towards covering these costs rather than actually helping the person in need. Instead, consider setting up a personal fundraising page on a reputable platform or reaching out to friends and family directly for help. The shocking truth about charity fraud: according to the National Council of Nonprofits, approximately 58% of Americans say they have lost confidence in charities because of all the fraud that has been going on lately. Additionally, approximately $1.7 billion was lost to charity fraud each year. This staggering statistic shows that it is more important than ever for people to be aware of the different types of charity scams and how to spot them. By being vigilant and taking the necessary precautions, you can help ensure that your hard-earned money goes to those who need it most. We hope you found this video helpful. If so, please leave us a comment below. We'd love to hear your thoughts. Also, please subscribe to our channel to get notified whenever we upload a new video. And lastly, please give this video a thumbs up if you like the topic we've chosen. Thanks for watching.